5-star hotels for these people who think that they gonna buck God when he come to destroy the wicked. They look like 5-star hotels, bro. They look like 5-star hotels, my nigga. Homie. Oye. Okay. Arab brother. Dominicano. Indian. This is prevalent. You think what we might be saying might be racism to you? Because your mind is limited to the lack of vision through engineering. That ain't happening all over the world. That's because you don't look at Al Jazeera. Ain't that how I said, my queen? Al Jazeera. The news network of overseas will let you see what's really going on live and personal overseas, and you would see and bear witness that the majority of the deaths going on over there as well are the darker or more browner skinned people than the lighter Arabs and Iraqi and Afghanistan and brothers and Iraq, Turkey, it's going on over there too. The problem is you won't believe it because you only been limited to stay in America. Right. America is a habitation of devils, as the scripture said, a den of every foul and unclean and hateful bird. Or a cage, according to Revelations. And according to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's breakdown of a cage, it's a closed-in place. It's a closed-in structure where it is not meant for you to ever get out of it. So they want you to stay here. This is why Satan is titled deceiving the whole entire world, because he had to do it because he know his foundation is in America. I don't believe that. Under Satan's authority is what the USA really mean. Oh, I told you about the ancient wisdom, encrypted and coded. That bird is similar to the German, bird on some of their Hitler flagpoles, because as the minister bared witness, they spoke a dialect of German. Right? I'm sorry, brothers and sisters. I know my wife says she gonna do a part 2. And I know I ain't probably cover that much of the flow, but I'm glad for the little portion that he gave to me, to point out for you to see, a little bit extra, and as well as what she was pointing out, which was the bullet points of the reality of what these people's own words was explained to you, or whoever that person who wrote the article actual feeling towards that movement. Because if they wrote the article, they had to have a sit down or an interview with these founders. So whoever wrote that obviously took from it that, and according to what they were just basically apprenticing through, writing down what they were being told by these people, is basically telling you that they are basically trying to promote a haven of a society of hetero, homosexual, transgender organization or religious community, which would be in cooperation to what their Father wants them to be on. I'm not saying you. I'm talking about the rulers who do this spiritual wickedness, who really bow down and worship and speak with Satan personally. He is a man. You don't have to think so. In the scriptures, he is titled that man of sin. God didn't say that spirit of sin. He said that man of sin. Okay? So this is a human being. This is a man who has a possessive power in him that is the true nature to rebel against God and his children are trying to aid and abet him into ushering his false kingdom or second coming of God on earth to get you to worship him. You don't have to believe it. As I said, it's irrelevant with me and God. If you don't want to research for yourself, he know that your brother and your sister are not on here to try to disrespect anybody. We on here to point out the characteristics of our failure and what has been keeping us down. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, we can't blame them now. No. Blame yourself. He also told us in a warning, in particular, he was talking to all humanity, but in particular, he was mainly talking to us. He told us you don't go to war with nobody about his own. You go to war with yourself. So if you ain't got it and that brother out there and you trapping and he trapping and that brother ain't doing nothing, he ain't shooting up nobody and his trap booming because he ain't got the police sweating him, you can't want to go over there and rob that brother because he eating. It's looking like he's stealing your custos, because it's not he's stealing your custos. You made your situation hot and they went to the next best place. That is not hatred. That is jealousy. So Satan know he had to engineer jealousy prevalently in order to initiate the go-ahead and getting the wheel turning for Black Lives Matter, or taking black lives smarter. If you don't be smart and live while you black in America. Brothers and sisters, this is Brother Ali. I see the Queen tended the baby. Look like, you know, her evaluation might come on the second part at another time. I would really like to tell her I appreciate her for really letting me just get all of it out, because it just felt like I was, you know, look, man, you ever seen, you know, the cartoon, you know, the character Melvin the Martian, when he get mad and he huff and puff, you know, before he like really snap on Bugs Bunny, you know, his face will turn red and they ain't about to blow up because he want to snap so bad because he keep trying him and he can't catch him. Well, all that, you know, when she was talking and just really listening to, you know, I really sat there and really listened to every word in these paragraphs. They do not concern strong black men. So, like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed this piece. I hope y'all who didn't know be happy to know. So when you seeing this wicked agenda being marketed, you'll know not to participate in it. The scripture said, don't be partakers of her sins. You know Revelations. You know I ain't lying. Well, if you thinking that you're promoting it, he don't charge you for what you don't know. But if now one of your family members are listening, it is your duty, if you know of any of your family members who own that, who really believe they fighting for a cause to make a difference. No, you are fighting for a cause that basically turn black homes into dens of queers and punks, and forcing the woman to become a man so that man will not be interested in her. How is that? I gave you a prime example of the punky hood, or the punk hood of it. The one who wants to be like the female don't want another one that act like a female, which once again I don't see the difference. He's still a man. But look what Allah brought out for you to see a clear picture of what I'm trying to point out. Once again, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said people don't teach emotion. It's either truth or falsehood, and an emotion can follow. So if you're having an emotion, man, it's not me. For real. So I'd like to close out with just really hoping that it made sense. Really hoping that Allah let me be on time to help, y'all see what's real. And I pray that He watch over all those who listen to these shows and not taking just because we're talking, but your own research. So now when you hear what we were talking about and you've done your research and you start to see it becoming prevalent, Allah let you know that your eyes are being opened. So now it's like, dang, I ain't never noticed that, but the brother and the sister have been stressing that for years. Now I see, man. Yeah, it is like that. Dang, I ain't know all these cameras like this here and the third. Yeah. So I really hope y'all, like I said again, to all those who might be listening, I thank y'all for listening, man. I really appreciate y'all giving time out for my wife to do a show, a comeback show. She haven't done one in a while, and that's why you notice I really didn't intervene on nothing she had to say, really only moments of gestures of agreement to what she was saying. So we all got the job to do. Let's do it so we all can be happy and recognize that our lives as a black people and as a totality of the human family and the righteous, our lives do matter. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, I'd like to greet all in the greeting words of peace. As-salamu alaykum.